Hello, this is Lady Calamere, and I am doing my 219 presentation on the goddess Hygeia. I hope you are all doing well. I hope you're healthy. I hope you're happy and smiling. So, I'm doing my presentation on the Greek goddess Hygeia, where in Rome she's called Seleuce. We derive the word hygiene from the goddess Hygeia, and we got Loki, my assistant, behind me, and way yonder there is Jack, and somewhere in this room is Lord Maximus. So, Hygeia, depending, her parent is just depending on, ow! That was nice. That was nasty, nasty. He doesn't want me to touch Hygeia, so, according to some, uh, she is the daughter of Eponine and Asclepius. Pausanias has her listed as the daughter of Asclepius, no mother. And there's an Orphic hymn that says that she is the daughter of Eros and Pytho. And in the Orphic hymn, she's married to Asclepios. But a lot of the most popular things is that she is the daughter of Asclepios. And she has sisters. Asclepios is the god of medicine. Okay? And Hades once complained about Asclepios because he was raising the dead and he was healing the sick and his kingdom was dwindling. So he complained to Zeus, in which Zeus, struck him down with a lightning bolt. But since he raised one of the children of Zeus, he gave him the honor of coming to Olympus and being the god of medicine. So, in this line of thought, she is the daughter of Asclepios, and she has sisters. Iaso, which means a remedy, and Panacea, which means a cure-all. Hygeia is the preventative to keeping healthy. She is hygienic, and she is the preventative for bad health. And I always say, and I was always taught, an ounce of prevention is better than a pound of cure. But she is also the goddess of health. So she was originally dealing with physical health, and later on she became known as mental health, mental hygiene. So she's going to deal emotional hygiene, mental hygiene. We could talk physical hygiene, not only of the body but of the house. So she is also a companion of Aphrodite, and when she's with Aphrodite, she represents emotional health. And when she's also a companion of Athena, and Athena actually takes a surname, her surname being Athena, Hygeia. And Hygeia, I think it's Hygeia. I believe it's pronounced Hygeia in Greece. So if you're in Greece, please don't laugh at me. I'm trying my best. Oh, laugh at me. That's okay. But when she's with Athena, she represents in this emotional hygiene. Not emotional, mental hygiene. Sorry, mental hygiene. Your intellectual hygiene as well. So, if you look at her garments, and she's always shown like as if her garments are clinging from her, as if she is wet, as if her whole body is wet in her with her garments. And this shows that water was very important for cleaning. And of course, water is the most important nutrient for many. for life. It's the most important nutrient. If you ever have a health class or biological class, if they said what is the most important nutrient, that is water. But also hygiene. They began to realize that if the cleaner you are, the less likely you're to get sick. So, and the hygiene, when we think of ancient Greece, I mean, they use soap but on their utensils. So they use this like a type of oil on their body and scrape it off, and they would put it in a container and use that for different remedies. Yuck. Um, but it wasn't the same. But hygiene is also going to be dealing with sanitation. The sanitation of excrement. The sanitation of your home. The sanitation. So she represents sanitizing, cleanliness, washing your hands, being clean in all ways. Clean clothes, clean food, clean water. Okay? Now Hygeia goes as far as, you know, the preventive of diseases, which is exercise, eating right, drinking clean water, getting some fresh air, going for a walk. I mean, for mental hygiene, completing a puzzle, doing a task. Also, therapy and psychiatry also represents the mental and emotional hygiene. So, all this is now, she has expanded into so many things. She has expanded into all of this, and she became very popular. She became very popular. So, her as a daughter of her father, he loved his daughters, but it was said that Hygeia was his favorite. He had a special place for her in his heart. So she appears as a goddess Mensana when it comes to mental health. So, I mean, we could just call her as Hygeia if you can't remember Mensana, but she is Mensana, and she's also Hygeia for known. Again, with that, but and hi Jack, we have Jack here. So she's also called Hygeia, well, it was pronounced Hygeia, and she's called the blameless one. She So her animal is a snake. Her symbol is a snake, and if you look at all the med- all the medical, if you look on an ambulance, human doctor, veterinarian, pharmacy, you're gonna see things dealing with the snake. The snake. Why is she holding a snake? The snake sheds its skin. It gets a new clean skin, and it regenerates. It was seen as a symbol of regeneration, and this goddess deals with regeneration. She holds a bowl where she feeds a snake, and another symbol that's being used with her is the mortar and pestle. And also she holds a bowl of water. Her element is water. And I know there's a festival to her on October 13th. Her primary shrines was at Kos, Pergamon, Corinth, Epidaurus, and Athens. I'm just watching Loki. Do you want to leave the room? You're misbehaving, Loki. Oh, always, always. So, when interesting note is that some of her statues they would find, especially women would cut some of their hair and put it on her statue, and that may have been like an offering for health or a prayer for health, and that can also be a modern offering today to Hygeia. So statues are statues, of course, depicting her alone, like I have here, or with her father Asclepius, or even with her whole family, and that includes her sisters and mother. She's traditionally envisioned as a very beautiful young maiden or virgin who feeds a large snake that's entwined, wrapped around her, and she's feeding the snake from her bowl. So another thing that was also offered to her were clothing, fabric or garments or clothing that were attached to her statue. So people offered her hair, men and women, but I heard like women too, but she is the feminine divine healer. As Asclepios is the masculine healer, Hygeia, Hygeia is the feminine healer. She is not subservient to her father. And when Asclepius is seen as her husband, she is not like just subordinate. She has this power where you know she doesn't need permission. She can do things. She does things on her own. Okay, so she's not subordinate. And like I said, the Orphics claimed that she was Asclepius' wife. So she also was, and even to this day, can be venerated independently. Very important goddess. Very important. And even in today, and we learned how important hygiene is in washing our hands, and doing hygienic stuff that like not touching something outside and then touching your eyes and mouth during the pandemic from COVID-19. There was also the Gortys village in Arcadia that venerated Asclepius, but also Hygeia. And here we see him as a clean shaven face or a beardless youth and an image of Hygeia. So the H is not pronounced in Greek, so I'm sorry if I pronounce Hygeia and I should say Hygeia. Sorry, my bad. It's been a while, so it's been a day today. So there's even Tegea, another town in Arcadia, that Hygeia is worshipped. So there is also even a town in what is it? It's a town in Boeotia. I know it's in the center of Greece or central Greece, center of Greece, where there's the image of the goddess Fortune, Tyche, Tyche, And there was also Hygeia. Just guys, stop. Why is this like a circus to you? So her home is Mount Olympus. She lives on the Olympus with the Olympians. She is the goddess of great health. I mean, without the assistance of Hygeia, you cannot enjoy wealth like you would if you were healthy. Without the assistance of Hygeia, how can you enjoy your wisdom and intelligence? She is the goddess of cleanliness and prevention of disease, and she also helps. She's also called to heal disease. She's a miraculous goddess. Offerings to Hygeia. You can give her pieces of fabric and clothing, like they did in ancient Greece, as well as hair. If you give her sweets, make sure it's not garbage and full of preservatives and full of artificial flavors and colors. I don't think she would appreciate that. Like, if you make her sweets, or if you buy sweets, make sure it's like a one of those health bars, the energy bar, which is really a calorie bar, but they don't call it calorie because they want you to buy it. But an energy bar, something like one of some of those really natural ones that had limited ingredients that are actually healthy to eat, not loaded with crap. You can give her stuff like oatmeal and natural cereals, not loaded with sugar, not like fruity pebbles or apple jacks. You want to give her something like maybe something from Kashi, but not the ones that's loaded down with sugar. It's not, I, it's not wouldn't be so appropriate. Hey, clean water. You know, Loki, you're mean. I think he's coveting Hygeia. He's got my statue. He's like, get away from her. Yeah, he's got an infected eye. He was messing with other cats again, and he got hit in the eye. So he's on medication. So please keep Loki Lofison, his left eye, in your prayers and spells tonight. Jack, he's trying to push me off my chair. Other things that you can give her is fresh fruit. You can make her a healthy salad. Seriously. Things that are considered health food. Not like a fad, trad health food. We're talking about health food, not something that's overhyped. You could give her, I said oatmeal, right? You could give her, um, I'm not sure about dried fruit, but I would definitely give her, unless it's like in a bar. If it's dry fruit, it can't have all this sugar and preservatives in. Bread, good wholesome bread, not the shit made with corn syrup. So, and all these fucking preservatives. If you make her a pie, again, look, if it has all these like a million ingredients in and garbage in it, don't give it to her. If you give her cake, make sure it's like uh, healthy. If you want to give her treats, but definitely wholesome foods that are healthy, that that do your body good and not bad. Agaya is also being called for in things like, again, hygiene and cleanliness, to come clean, to help get clean off alcohol and drugs, because even in the ancient Greeks it says, to drink moderately, and probably meant water, but like, cut down your alcohol. They say like a glass of wine is good for you, but if you're an alcoholic or if your tendency to be addicted, don't do it. Drink, water. Water, like I said, is a good hydration, but she's good for like, you know, people are calling her for like problems with overeating, overindulging. People have who are hoarders and clutter because this is not hygienic. It doesn't matter how you can bleach the house if you have loads of shit in it. If you move that stuff, you're gonna see silverfish and filth and like dust from the ancient times, from the when the world was created. No, but she's being called for like overeating and any type of like food addictions. And this is more modern times where she's expanding. Our gods and goddesses change with us. They evolve. They're not stagnant. So other things that you can give to her. Let's get on to some more things. Go back to your notes. Sorry. Don't have a script. Since she is a goddess of cleanliness, think about giving her like hand sanitizer, but something nice, not just like a run of the mill hand sanitizer. Like maybe a scented one, lavender. Lavender is great for the emotions. You know, lavender oil is not great for cats. It's toxic, but lavender for the humans. I mean, you can still use hand sanitizer with lavender. Just don't put the hand sanitizer and go like this. You're mean, Loki. Uh, Scented soaps is a good idea. It could be a liquid soap, something nice, or a bar soap. That's always nice, especially the bar soaps that have those herbs or like the specialty. Why'd you stop it? You're not pushing me off my chair. You hear him? He's getting mad. He's trying to push me off the chair and he yelled at me because I won't get off. Because you want the chair. I'm sitting on this chair. So you can give her like soap with herbs and or those specialty soaps. And if you can't afford it, if you see like a scented Dove bar, you can give it to her. Or Castile. Castile is very clean. So you can give her like a hemp bar, a hemp soap. Seeds. Seeds are great. Hemp seeds or like different types of healthy nuts and cashews and hazelnuts. Again, some of these are modern, okay? Of course. Uh, she she you could keep a air freshener near her to freshen the air to especially well, I'm not going to get into that, but healing herbs of healing and herbs of like that clean you of your well, that are for healing, let's just say that. So you could keep that on her. Mortar and pestle you could keep on her altar. Like I said, they're using mortar and pestle with her. Images of snakes. Shed it. If you have a pet snake, you can leave a snake skin on her altar. You could even name your snake after her. That would be appropriate. Other things. Uh, a bottle. Seriously, you can give her a bottle of witch hazel, and you can actually get the scented stuff and get like something nice. So you can also put Hygeia next to your medicine cabinet. Hygeia. You could put her next to your medicine cabinet, or even keep a first aid kit next to her. The first aid kit's gonna of course have like um, sanitary wipes, alcohol. You're gonna have antibiotic. So all that's gonna deal with her. Look at this little. It's a little satchel I got from Amazon. There we go. how beautiful she is. And she's always very seen very as young and beautiful. You want to keep her altar clean. She doesn't like a stagnant, dusty, dirty altar. You're mean, Loki. You hit me again. Don't go being nice to me now. You just hit me. You know what? I'm gonna move away from you because you're mean. It's just in his moods. It gets like that. And that's why one of the cats hit you in the eye. Because you're mean. Speaking of healing, do me a favor. Keep Loki in your prayers and spells and energy, and also Lord Maximus. He has the beginnings of the UTI. I had to take him to the vet and get him shot of antibiotic. Okay, you're mean now. You're getting out of here. Goodbye. You're mean. I see what you're gonna do. Come here. I'm sorry for these interruptions, but if you're used to my channel, just you know about my cats. If you're not used to my channel, please get used to the craziness of the cats. No, you're not gonna be mean to Jack. Because you're being a little spoiled little brat. And you're going to knock over my statue and break her. You have no idea how many statues these cats have broken. So, she is asked to prevent disease and heal disease and give a propitious mind. So, sorry, I'm getting So, Hygeia is the granddaughter of Apollo. Apollyon, Apollo, Apollonos. His Greek is Apollonos. So she's the granddaughter of Apollonos, who also deals with healing. And yes, I did a presentation of Apollonos as listed as Apollo. Or I didn't list it as Apollo or Apollyon. But as the daughter of Asclepius, she's his granddaughter. But as the wife of Asclepius, she would be the daughter-in-law. But they also, you can use Apollyon with Hygeia. So after basically the catastrophic bubonic plague in 429, 420, what was it? 420, I almost said 429 CE. No, it's 429 and 427 BCE. And of course, around 290 did it hit BCE in Rome. Right around 290 to 295 in BCE, Rome was hit by the bubonic plague. So she became, her cult spread. Her worship spread. Because they realized being clean, sanitation, will help prevent the plague. Stop! You're knocking over the whole altar. So if you hear that bell, it's so to remind you to subscribe, but it's my cat playing with his toy so he doesn't attack Jack because he's in one of his moods. I swear this cat's bipolar. And I actually got medication for him in case I have to use it, which if everything else fails, he may have to be on, I already have the prescription. He may have to be put on Prozac. And that's the last thing I want to do. But I can't have these attacks like this. So I've been working, doing a lot of cat behavior problems, and you know, if you guys have any suggestions that I don't know of, the only thing I don't have is a kitty gate. I got pheromones, which is also can help with Hygeia. Hey, cat pheromones to keep your cat mentally happy. Cat pheromones. Good thing I brought that up. So you can get the I got plugins, but I also got portable ones. So I just got myself a portable one, and I want to try to get one for every room. Cat pheromones. I got Feel Away and some Vetri Science, I believe. There's another one that makes. They make a portable one on Amazon.com, so check that out. I sound like I'm, I'm promoting Amazon. No, I'm just saying where you can get them. Cat pheromones. Look at that at your local cat store. I don't have the spray yet, but I also got calming treats, and that can also calming treats for your cats can also be good to prevent stress and emotion, to prevent stress and mental illness in your cat. So, because stress can, lead to disease or getting, you know, a cat's eye scratched. So, so calming treats first. So when you think about your animals, right? Hygeia can go to your pets, keeping your snake cage clean. Make sure they have water. When you have a cat bowl, make sure you wash it out. Don't just pour out the water, pour new water in, because it leaves a film of slime. I visited my parents one time and I shamed them. I said, "How could you do this to your cats? How could you?" I said, "Look at this bowl. There it was fresh water." I said, "You didn't wash it out. You didn't scrub it out. Look at this film. Would you drink from this? Here, drink from this." And I shamed them. So then they knew to wash out. They told me that if I washed out the cat bowl with soap and hot water and made sure all the soap was gone. So they just went through, I guess, a case of the lazies. But also, clean food for you and clean food, wholesome food for your cat. I mean, some of these cat foods out there, I understand sometimes money is tight, but some of the dry food out there is not wholesome for your cat. 9 Lives and Friskies, I don't care. Stuff like that. Just look at the food, the quality of the food. And it's always said that there's always a debate between wet and dry food. I give my cats both, and 2 of my cats are on a prescription diet. Well, 3 of them are. Jack was on kidney diet. Now his kidneys are functioning right, and they're a high normal, no longer in kidney disease. Jamboree Jack is doing good. Jamboree Jack also gets sensitive diet and limited ingredient diet most of the time, and foods that he can hold in, because it's not sanitary to have, again, cat puke all over. It's not sanitary. It's not good for their health, and it's not good for you to have cat puke all over the home. That's not sanitary. And it's also, if your cat needs a prescription diet, do it, because it's not sanitary to have cat piss all over. And also, if your cat needs pheromones put up, it's good too, because sometimes cats will shit outside the box instead of going in, because it's, again, that's not sanitary. Also, back to her. And again, I wasn't getting off subject. This all deals with the realm of hygiene. So, because when your cats are fighting, and when your cats are acting like assholes, I mean, not just starting disruptive like they do in my presentation, but when you have to get up from eating to break up a fight. That's not healthy for you either. That's emotionally draining. So again, keeping a good environment is good for you and your cats. And your cats are happy, you're happy. Or your dogs. If your dogs are happy, you're happy. So when we think about dog training, and cat training. Yes, cat training. I recommend Jackson Galaxy's videos. Is also dealing with the realms of this goddess. So, good behavior equals mental health, good mental health for you, your family, your home, and your pets, which are family. So, what else can I talk about her? So, in the Roman period, especially Solus, when she became her planetary aspect, guess what she became associated with? The moon. So Hygeia becomes associated with the moon. It probably wasn't originally the moon, but during the Roman times, that's what happened. So her planetary powers, write this down, the moon. Her element is water. I'm a little bit hoarse. I had a little sickness, some sickness going on. So that's why I've been, I also been busy. So, what else can I talk about her? Because I've talked so much about this goddess. And it's amazing that, she's starting to become more in the pagan things, but when people think of healing, they go Apollonos or other deities, and they forget, you know, Hygeia, and they forget that an ounce of prevention is better than a pound of cure. Oh, what else? Come on. So she did hold a significant role in ancient Greece and beliefs. She wasn't a she may not have been she may not have been one of the 12 Olympians, but she she wasn't a afterthought. She's also very her is she approachable? Oh yes, she is. She has a very calm, serene, and mild temperament and behavior. She is very noble. She she has a powerful lineage in the healing arts. She is very approachable. She is very kind. She's seen as very sweet, kind. She is very approachable. She is very loving. She is very caring. She is she cares. She she doesn't punish. I don't know any stories of her ever, punishing someone or teaching a lesson. I mean, lessons have been learned by not keeping clean, unless during the times when people thought that cats were the devil and evil, and they start killing them and torturing them by the millions. And you know what that led to, right? Ah, rats. And guess what they carried? Especially the brown rat. Fleas. And guess what that carried? Bubonic plague. Loki! Here we go. So Hygeia is a very sweet, kind, loving goddess. Unlike Mr. Loki, who is being a jerk right now, and I gotta get him. Loki, get out. Loki, out. Right now. You're a very bad boy. I'm very ashamed of you. Come on. Out. Get out of the room. No. No. You're gone. You're gone. No, don't run to the goddess for protection. You're gone. Get out. No, you're not coming in. Oh, you can come in, Miss Kitty. Come in. Out. Out. Oh, he's not leaving. So now we have Miss Kitty here. Sorry about that. So, what was I talking about? Her temperament. She's always seen as very kind. I think my camera went crooked. Sorry about that. Stop it, Loki. Loki, I swear, boy. So, and it was said that also Asclepius passed on his medicinal knowledge and expertise to Hygeia, but she also added to it, not just healing, but preventing. So she does. A lot of people say, "Oh no, she's just about hygiene. She doesn't have any powers to heal." Yes, she does. Asclepius passed it down. Asclepius passed it down to Hygeia. So his, and actually, when it comes to assisting, his principal assistant is Hygeia. She assists in the care and cleanliness of the patients. And eventually, I'm going to be doing a presentation on Asclepius. Eventually, that will come up because he's also very important in medicine. She was also sworn, in the Greek oath, that you swear upon the Apollo, Asclepius, as well as Hygeia, the goddess. She's also in the medical oath. I don't know about the modern day. It probably is the same, that you have to take an oath. I know the veterinary technician has an oath. Veterinarians have an oath. So she nourishes the mind and body, where she is symbolizing feeding the snake, as she will feed the body and the mind and the emotions. Therapeutic nourishment. Sorry if I feel like I'm repeating. I don't have a script. I don't have notes, as you know. And really, leave Miss Kitty alone. Loki, this is not play fighting. He's getting mean. You hear that? Loki, do you want to go on Prozac? Do you want me to get that prescription filled? Loki? I know that's going to be like, do you want to go on Prozac, Loki? It's time for you to go, Loki. It's time for you to go. Skedaddle. You are interrupting me really bad, and you're being nasty and mean. And I don't like it. So, anyways, I hope you enjoyed this presentation. She is in the foundation of contemporary modern healthcare systems. The holistic. She is a goddess of modern medicine and holistic medicine. She's a goddess of healing energies, like Reiki. She's also the goddess of Eastern medicine. You think of Western medicine, all together as one. She uses all sorts of knowledge and medical care. She deals with all those practices. So, uh, come on, man. Loki, stop cornering her. Behave, wild child. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this presentation. Sorry about all the craziness and Loki's misbehavior. If you like this presentation, give me a thumbs up. Wow! Loki, that hurt! No! So if you like this presentation, please give me a thumbs up. If you really liked it, subscribe to my channel. I really thank you, and thank you for putting up with my crazy cats. And especially Loki and it's just in one of his ill-tempered moods. So, thank you so much for watching. Please share this with your friends and family. And also, if you're having a problem child cat, before rehoming your problem child, try to do everything within your power to make it good for the cats. Because sometimes, no matter what, cats are just like us. Sometimes they got issues. And sometimes they have behavioral issues that need to be addressed. So, thank you so much for watching. And as always, blessed be.